What it do? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Feast. J-Son. Yeah, welcome back to the channel. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button below, and be sure to share this video. But I wanted to touch bases on identifying with your truth. And what I wanted to touch on was how serious is identifying with your truth? How serious does that mean to life? Now, I know when the name Kevin Samuels come up, basically talking to the women right now. When the name Kevin Samuels come up, oh man, you can just look at the look on a woman's face. It's almost like the truth sits right beside his name. And basically, we've never seen anything like him. A man that comes out, first of all, give a definition of what a man of value is. And second, to just trying to help women identify with their truth and their reality so they cannot be in a false reality. That's really all the man was doing. You really have to be brutally honest about things to make a person get it, let alone a woman. Because that's where the delusional and those type of things come into play at. And that's not it's a harsh word that get thrown around. It's been thrown around, and it's been thrown around a lot here lately because of what we see, the rejection of the truth. So women, this is a question. You ask yourself, do you want to live in reality or do you want to live in a false reality? I think the question is now we're seeing that it seems to want to be a false reality. Social media is a false reality. I get to put a filter on my picture. I get to make myself look this way. I get to pose the perfect way. I just want people to like my picture. And then we take that same energy into life and saying, well, I want them to like me in life. Guess what? To like you in life, you have to do something in life. And it can't be just your looks. You know, what are you good at? What can you do? Can you hold a conversation? You know, can we talk about something that's worth talking about other than getting your hair, nails, and these things done? It's not an attack on women. It's a psychological thing that these are the things men think about on our side. So if you're not picking a man's mind and trying to understand, you know, what it is that the reason what you're putting out ain't working in real life, how do you get those real answers from that? And you first have to identify with your truth. So men, we have to identify with our truth. You know, I don't feel like a man would use a filter, shouldn't use a filter. Just like right now, I'm not using a filter. I got, you know, not the best skin, but I'm not using a filter, you know, to cover it. It's like, hey, let me live in my reality. You know, God gave me this, but let me live in my reality, because nobody out here is perfect. You understand? So that's what we want to do. We want to live in our truth. If I'm living in my truth, I can't help but get the results that come with me living in my truth. You know, if I look a certain way, or if I got a certain work ethic, or I got a certain job that entitles me, or I got you know what I'm saying, I work hard and got a nice home, or whatever it is that gives me my self-worth, I want to be in that reality. You know, and I think that's what we really got off course at, and what really, it ain't really no think. That's what we got off course at, because we're able to put ourselves in the life one way, and then once the man get to experience the real person, he find out, man, this woman's beautiful, drop dead gorgeous to the internet, but you get a one-on-one, man, she ain't got nothing to talk about. Nothing. You know, we don't watch TV shows no more. We mostly basically watch YouTube, Netflix, little movies here and there. Like the new Tyler Perry movie that hit, you know, put another false reality out here in the world with the, you know, now a woman looking for that man that can paint and sex are nice, even though he didn't follow one G rule in life. He didn't follow one guideline that a woman, you know, and that's a commitment to a woman. But in the movie, was painted to where Tyler Perry picked this man that he knew women were gonna like with their eyes, but the role he portrayed was that he wasn't loyal to no woman. but he knew how to make a woman feel good, and they jumped all over it, man. So what, you know, just based on that, what energy, what information are we putting in life that really means reality for real? That's not a reality. Because the minute a man is giving his good loving away to another woman, the woman gonna have a problem with that. But the movement clearly showed that that's what took place. And nobody had a problem with that. Nobody said nothing about that part. You know, this man literally, a woman literally jumped off his sack, and Kelly got in the bed with him, and he proceeded to sex her. Nobody said nothing about that. So you mean tell me a man can move around like that and it's okay? No, it's not. A woman gonna bang us for that. Even if he got it like that, that he got enough good looks about himself that he can talk to multiple women. Because really, that's what the problem is now. All the men that's been able to finesse women with their looks has not done right by women and got them feeling like they feel now. But in this movie, we only want to talk about, oh Lord, come and paint me, come and sex me. It's not a real reality. So do we want real results in life or we don't? But we have to identify with our truth. If we're not living in our truth, how do we expect to get the right results? That's what we want, the right results. And if what the energy that was put in the format that's set out now due to social media, if that was the way to go, why everybody's not happy? Why does it seem like people are struggling with finding happiness in life? Whether they're in a relationship, whether they're married, whatever. Why does it seem like that's still a struggle? People aren't happy, man. They can lie all they want. They're not happy. You can walk up on them, bro, and just speak to them out of the blue, and they'll be such in a daze because they're so stuck in social media. I've actually seen women come into real life. I could be in the gym, and I could see a woman seeking attention, right? The minute she don't get the attention she desire, she say, you know what? I get the attention on social media. She bury her face in her phone. Men aren't, like, we're not seeking attention like that. So yeah, this post, this video, this content is for women. To understand. We see these things, man, and we know it ain't right. But in order to get it right, we need to first identify with our truth. If you don't want to live in truth, then you don't want real results out of life. You can't have both. You can't live in a false reality, but expect real results out of life. The likes and following that you're getting on through social media, look at what you're doing to your pictures just to get people to like you. Come on. When I see you in real life, you don't look like you look through social media. So I'm not going to walk up to you and say, oh man, you're gorgeous. But you can look in the comments that are being posted with these women with filters and stuff. The women are supporting them. Hey, drop dead gorgeous. Oh God, just absolutely gorgeous. And we start believing that, man, and we take it into real life. And we get this pushback like, hold up, nobody don't think I'm gorgeous. You can't wear a filter in real life. You can't. A man, like, that's why I use that for an example. A man can't put on a filter and come in real life. Like, really, men we're not even looked at. We used to not even be looked at as how we look. A man ain't trying to be pretty. We don't get our rocks off being pretty. Can we work hard? Can we be a provider? Can we handle our responsibilities? Can we pay our bills? Can we not? Can we avoid repossessions? Can we make a purchase on a home and not get repoed? Can we make a purchase on a car and not go back? Can we be loyal? Can we be faithful? Can we tell the truth and stick to it? Because I promise you, it's a rhyme and reason for what's going on. It ain't just because a woman is living in false reality. You know, the man may not be putting in his work neither. You know, and if that's the case, why don't we speak on that? Let's put it out there so we can address that problem too, so the men can be addressed it too. Hey, men, step y'all game up and do this. Like, we can't have it both ways, man. But the first one is identifying your reality, living in truth, living in real reality. Until we figure that out, we can't move forward, because we can't be living a false reality but expecting a real result out of life. The two don't go. The two that will never mix, man. I can get on social media and pretend like I got it going on all day. But when I wake up into real reality, am I making the money that I need to pay my bills? Am I consistent with my jobs to where things ain't? And that's what you should be looking at, ladies. When you meet a person, is that person, hey, give him Give them a survey. How long you been on your job? At least it need to be 2-3 years. If they got a story where they just get started in another new career, how long you been paying for on your vehicle? At least they need a history of a year, consistency. Or how long you been at the apartment or the home that you're in? At least 6 months to let you know that they are responsible. Women or people are not even checking into that no more, man. How can a person be that person you're looking for when you're not even checking the basics? Can that person even cover the basics of life? Those are the basic essentials to life. If a person can't get the basics down, how can you expect them to prosper or be anything you want them to be or need them to be? It's not going to happen, man. And I just think it starts with identifying our reality. You know, so what is it going to take to get back on that? Am I right by what I'm saying, or am I wrong by what I'm saying? Or do I have a point? Y'all comment me below. Let me know, man, whether this is a real reality. Like, does this make sense? Because that's what I see. And, you know, you can't get it all in one video. I'll get it on another episode. But be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. This is new for me. You know, like I said, I've been led in this direction to get the word out. I talk to people all the time. They say, hey, man, why don't you talk to other people? You seem to have pretty good understanding on life and can get people to understand where their problem may lay. And I'm not saying I'm a genius. I'm not saying I'm an extraordinaire. I'm not saying I'm an astronaut. I'm not saying that I know everything. I don't. But I just feel like some of this information can help if it's laid out properly to understand where you may be having problems and why you're having problems. Be sure to share the video, like, subscribe to my channel, and till the next episode. Peace.